is interesting. Researchers at Ohio State University say they may have a new way to test for COVID-19, and it doesn't involve getting a nasal swab for a rapid or PCR test. News 9's Erica Rankin shows us the use of their novel technology.
Researchers at Ohio State tell me they created a COVID-19 breath test that could give you results in seconds.
The advantage of it takes a few seconds instead of a few hours, and nobody has to stab your brain with a Q-tip to get the sample.
Dr. Matthew Exline, Director of Critical Care for University Hospital at Ohio State University, says one of his collaborators brought the idea forward for this test early on in the pandemic. And after an initial study following patients in the ICU, the test showed promising accuracy.
The test is detecting the gases that your body releases in response to COVID. It is not detecting COVID itself. If COVID gets in your lungs produce this gas, nitric oxide, as a response, and then we detect the nitric oxide.
He says right now they're looking to use the test for a quick way to detect infection as soon as a patient enters the ICU.
If you had a test strategy where I could screen you very quickly and know, hey, you most likely don't have a bad infection, and therefore your nurse can go in your room safely, your patient, your family could come in the room safely.
But their dream with continuing research is for the test to be used in an outpatient setting in places like clinics, offices, and schools.
There's been a lot of things in COVID that we've oversold. And so I want to tell people this is exciting new technology that we hope will someday be helping everyone. And so more work needs to be done to prove that's the case.
Dr. Exline says they have filed for emergency use authorization for the breath test in an ICU setting. He says they are still waiting to hear back on that. In the newsroom, Erica Rankin, Oklahoma's own News 9.